What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the building. Now let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Phaedra Parks. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Please like the video. But in any event, the rumors out here on the street, and these rumors always come around every so often, that Phaedra Parks is returning back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We don't know if it's actually true, but the rumors are out there. We have people giving special information to the Sun, and they're saying that it's producers that are actually, putting the story out here and basically trying to get a feel of what people are saying, what people are thinking, and do they want Phaedra Parks back? And can Phaedra Parks actually bring the Real Housewives franchise back up to 2.2 million viewers, because right now Real Housewives of Atlanta and the franchise and the producers and the production company is basically, they're scrambling. They need a shakeup. They need something going on, because right now their viewership is down. It's never been this low ever. And if you ask Andy believes that the reason why things are so difficult at this time with the Real Housewives of Atlanta is because of the pandemic. Andy has said on the Wendy Williams show that they had like 5 or 6, 7 starts. They had to start, stop. They have so much going on with that situation. But in any event, Phaedra Parks is supposed to be on Andy Cohen new show. And Andy Cohen news show is For Real, the story of reality TV. So he's going to be interviewing reality TV stars, getting the deep, dark secrets, things that happen behind the scene, what they were feeling, what they were thinking, the outcome of the situation. And guess who he's bringing on? He's bringing on Phaedra Parks. You know why? Because Phaedra Parks is going to bring in the ratings and the viewership, and people want to know what Phaedra's up to, what's going on, how is the situation, how does she feel about everything that happened, not being on the show, basically her and Porsha relationship, her lack there of a relationship with Kandi Burruss. So that would be interesting. So that's why Bravo made sure Andy was able to book her to make sure his show is popping. His show is popping. His new show is going to be popping because it's going to be everything that, they don't show on TV. And former cast members that people want to know about are still fan favorites. And that would be Miss Phaedra Parks. So it looks like he's jumping on the tagline and he's jumping on the team. And he wants Phaedra Parks to be on his show. Of course he does. Because he knows that she is going to bring in the views because of what she has did in the past. But in any event, the story's out on Ace Showbiz that there's going to be a major shakeup at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you guys believe the reports that was dropped about the ratings dropping, and now prompt the producers and the production company basically wanting to make changes and cast member changes for next seasons, and actually adding Phaedra Parks to next season to show. So what do you guys think about that situation? I was like, damn, this is a story. There's no, proof. We haven't had Bravo say that, Phaedra Parks is back. We haven't had Phaedra Parks to say that she's back. But in any event, this source basically told this to the Sun. And so we're going to see what happened, because right now at Bravo, they are like, the Real Housewives of Atlanta was one of their highest rated shows, one of their superior shows to others in the franchise. And right now they are at the bottom of the barrel with the situation. So what do you guys think about this? This is actually true, because as you guys know, every year, there's a story about Phaedra Parks coming back. Every time something happens, Phaedra Parks is returning. Phaedra Parks is coming back. Phaedra's back on TV and we don't see her. So this could be another story, or this can actually be Bravo, the production and the producers trying to get a feel of people still being interesting in Phaedra Parks. Does she still got it? Does she got the sparks? Because they brought Sheree Whitfield back and she was a total dud. She totally just was garbage, and I love me Sheree and her children are beautiful, but when she came back, it was totally garbage. But in any event, she didn't add nothing to the show. And we know Phaedra Parks knows what to do and what to say. And people love that, her attitude. They love that I'm a Southern Belle attitude. They like that I'm good. I'm sanctified. I'm with the Jesus. I'm with Lord. People love that about Phaedra. They love that too as well. So we're going to see if we actually see Phaedra back. So do you guys believe that Phaedra's coming back? or no. But in any event, if she does come back, if they bring her back, you know what that means, that Kandi Burruss might be leaving the show, because she said she is not going to film with Phaedra Parks, and if Phaedra Parks come back, she is leaving. And I don't believe Kandi is going to leave the show, and I don't really necessarily believe that they're going to bring Phaedra Parks back, because Kandi Burruss has been doing a lot of things over there at Bravo. She has had so many different spin-off shows. She has brought so many people to Bravo for other shows too as well, and she's cool with the executives over there. She wrote them a letter of things that she wanted and things that she wanted to happen, and the changes that she wanted to see with the Black community and their hiring process of young Black people, and they totally agree with it, and they gave her everything that she wanted. There was a spin-off about Black Lives Matters and things of that nature, and they also hired Kandi Burruss' production company to produce one of the shows, and Kandi was an EP on the show. This is allegedly that they hired her production company, but I believe that they did, and she was an EP on one of the PSAs that they gave out about the Black community and Black Lives Matter and justice and things of that nature. So for them to bring Phaedra Parks back, then they have to throw Kandi to the wolves. And will they throw her to the wolves at this time and point when everyone is still coming off of Kandi doing this, Kandi's doing that, and bringing the Black Lives Matter in? And Kandi basically saying that over there at Bravo, there is no racism at all. She never felt like she was targeted or anything. She felt like the treatment was fair over there. NeNe Leakes has said different. Mariah Hood has said different. And also cast members from the Married to Medicine California basically said there was some racial issues going on at Bravo. But in any event, is Bravo ready to pull the plug on Kandi Burruss? Or are they really thinking like they need to save this franchise? So anybody that can't carry their weight needs to go. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. But I don't see them throwing Kandi to the wolves, because there's so much more potential that Kandi can bring to Bravo with herself, with her production company, with just so many things that she does. And also being on different shows, winning the Masked Singer, and being on, different movies, being on Lifetime, being on Showtime. I don't think they want to let her go. But money is money. So you guys let me know what you think. They might make a separate deal with Kandi and give Kandi Burruss at least her own show for at least guaranteed 3 seasons if they were actually going to bring Phaedra Parks back. But they have to smooth it over well with Kandi, or are they going to slap Kandi in the face like she don't mean ish? So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. And in the event, when it comes down to the situation, I was just like, damn, baby, it is going down. But if they bring Phaedra Parks back, that would be, really out there. But one thing, if they do bring her back, we want Apollo too. Apollo needs to come through. Apollo needs to be a part of this process too as well. Because with Phaedra Parks' storyline, it also ties in with, Kandi Burruss' storyline, and also Apollo's storyline. What he would bring would tie into, Todd Tucker's storyline, because Apollo has some issues with Todd and the things that he said and how he behaved, how he gave up his property, how he ran his mouth on national TV about Apollo's personal situation with the FBI, with the feds. So there's a situation where we can possibly see Todd and Apollo actually mend wounds, actually mend their friendship, and see what happens. And also how Apollo's experience while he was locked up, and then when he got out, they violated him, and from the halfway house, and sent him back to jail, back to prison. And then now he's out. He started businesses. He's buying properties and houses, with Thomas. So we're going to see what happens with this situation. If they bring Phaedra back, I want Apollo to come back too as well. And I know some people are saying, oh, Apollo's a felon, but you got Porsha Williams saying that Marlo Hampton is a felon. So what's the situation? It is what it is. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation. But yes, I think Apollo, his new fiance, Shireen, I believe her name is, her coming back, her coming to the show, because she's been on the show before, and her talking to the rest of the ladies and see how her and Phaedra will get along, and then seeing Apollo and Phaedra Parks' children, how much they have grown, how smart they are, because Phaedra Parks' children was already smart. I mean, her children are brilliant. Her 2 sons, Apollo and Phaedra's children, their sons are intelligent, speak well, clearly, vocabulary immaculate. So, just to see that too as well. And Phaedra Parks struggle as being a single woman too as well. And all the stories in the media that when Apollo got arrested, she was involved and things of that nature, how that all affected her. That would be good to bring on the show. But we'll see if that happens, because Andy got his hands in Phaedra Parks' pocket first. He wants her on his new show. So we'll see how this situation pans out. You guys tell me what you think. So let's move on to the situation when it comes to LaToya. LaToya been out here in these streets. She has said that Falynn is getting a divorce. She's broke. She's only with this man for money. And she ain't got nothing. She ain't got no food. She ain't got no service. LaToya done called it out when she went to Falynn's house. And basically, how come you don't got no help? Where's your maid? Where is the cook? Where's the people? Where's the food? So, LaToya was calling it out that something ain't over there right. But she probably could have inside information, because as you guys know, Falynn is very close to Kenya Moore. And as you guys know, LaToya is close to Kenya Moore too as well. And LaToya, she was supposed to get a peach. But since her husband Adam didn't want to sign off on the papers, there was no peach to be given. So you got that situation. But in any event, LaToya has been out here on Instagram commenting under every post that Falynn makes, basically saying that she better go back home. She's going to be broke. She don't got no place to stay. All types of stuff. Really just nasty and dirty. I really, just sad, how that she attacked Falynn and how she came after Falynn for no reason. Okay, her marriage is messed up right now. She's going through a divorce. And LaToya, you're going through a divorce, and you did go through a divorce, and it was really messed up. Your husband came out here spilling all your tea and all your beans on you. You know what I mean? And then how that feels, but yet she wants to dog out Falynn, which is a sad situation. And the saddest thing is, a lot of people are putting, LaToya up on that pedestal because she's being mean and calling people out and saying, oh, you broke. Oh, you're only with that man for money. You got 3 baby daddies. You got this. I mean, just judgmental. Now, what if people was that judgmental towards her and really thought that she wasn't worth the time of day because of the situations that she has been in her personal life and the way that she has depicted herself on national TV? But in any event, it is what it is. People choose to like whoever they want to like. So you guys tell me what you think about that situation. But when it comes to, Falynn and her husband, Simon, they basically made the announcement today that it's over. They're done. It's through. I believe that, there was no love there. I believe Simon was chasing her down because she's beautiful. She got the perfect body. She got the perfect smile. And she got the perfect face. She got the perfect hair. And she looks like, a runaway model. And also, men with power, men with money like to have a beautiful thing on their wrist, on their shoulder, on their back, on their neck, and walking behind them, sometimes walking beside them, and sometimes walking in front of them. And I believe that, he was giving her everything that she wanted, desired when it came to money and taking care of her and her 3 children. I don't know what she actually does for a living. She says she does some things, but I don't remember what she does. But in any event, I believe he was chasing her down, and then he got what he wanted, and now he realized, okay, this is not the shit that I want. And I believe Falynn, she may have fumbled the bag. When you get with a man with money and it has everything, and you really don't have much to bring to the table but what's between your legs and your face, that's a problem. He is going to not value you as much and not treat you like you was treated before you actually moved in with him, because when you didn't live with him, you went to bed at night by yourself, or somebody could have hopped in your bed, or you could have been out in the streets and he wouldn't know. So he basically needed to get you and pull you in and be the stepfather to your 3 kids and everything. Take them to school, pick them up, while you guys were dating. But once he got you. And then he realized, what? I'm done with playing around. And they only been married for a year. Well, a year and a half. Well, Simon says a year and a half. And Falynn says they've been married for 2 years. So now they're going through divorce. She's not going to get that much money from him because they haven't been married a long time. I don't know if there's a prenup, but one thing is for sure. Hopefully, she stacked some money. Hopefully she stacked some cheddar. Hopefully, she was over there putting some money away. And hopefully she started some businesses too as well. And she has some investments because she should have been taking this money and putting it away for a rainy day. Because damn well that woman ain't attracted to that man. She's attracted to his money. She's attracted to what he has. He looks like somebody big old. I ain't gonna even say what he looks like. It's the money. He got her with the money. If she fell for him, it's because when somebody can make your dreams come true, you eventually fall in love with them. You eventually want love from them because they done did everything. But at the same damn time, they still don't have that. You still don't desire them that way. You desire their money. So in any event, we're going to see what happens with this situation. So, they break up. They broke up. They're getting divorced. People break up every day. People get divorces every day. It's nothing new. It's just Falynn's just going to have to move forward, take care of herself, and take care of children. She got 3 sons. She's been raising them so far. She got with, Simon. He done got a jet. He done got this big mansion for her. He done a lot of things for her. And basically, she made that happen. If she could do it once, she could do it twice. And I guarantee you her DMs are blowing up. Just like Simon probably went back to one of his wives, or he went back to one of his children's mother. Who knows where he's with, but I believe Falynn has the power and the strength to keep moving and keep going and do what she needs to do. And there's another man waiting around the corner. He might be richer than Simon, or he might be less richer than Simon, but she's a hustler. And so therefore, she got her kids. She loves her kids. She's going to do everything for her and her kids to survive, regardless of what anybody thinks, whether she got 5 kids, 8 kids, 9 kids with 10 different daddies. She's a mother that loves her kids. And when you're a mother and you love your kids, you're going to sacrifice everything to make sure your kids are well taken care of, and also that they have a bright future. So it is what it is. And Simon is out here talking about we only been married for a year and a half. And you have Falynn basically saying we've been married for 2 years. Just a little bit of a difference. But that tells you that he wants to make sure that everybody knows I ain't even been with her that long. I don't even like her like that. I end up getting caught up in the situation. And, I was a simp. I don't think he's probably thinking all types of situation. I know his other wives and his other women are just laughing or whatever the case may be. It is what it is. And plus him being older and her being younger and just, it's a lot of different things going on between them. The age difference, that's one thing. She might want to dance, run around, do flips and everything. He can't do nothing but sit there and watch. She might want to go all night long. He might only can do 2, or he can take them pills that can probably cause him a heart attack. So it's so much going on with that situation. They don't like the same music. They have very different interests. There's so much, but in any event, it worked for a little bit. Hopefully she got her bag. Hopefully his nut was cured. And so it is what it is. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation. Peace and love to my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. And so, LaToya was out here, just dogging Falynn out, just dogging her out. And people, are promoting her, dogging her out and talking about her marriage. She recently just said on, Speak On It with Kandi that, she's getting divorced. I told you. Like, why are you celebrating another woman getting divorced when your divorce wasn't happy? You was going through so much too. You had a tumultuous, marriage, relationship, business partnership, everything, and just to be so happy that another woman having a downfall. And this is the person that people promote. And she said on the Kandi show that she likes her, she runs her mouth and she says whatever on her mind, and if people don't like it, they don't like it, and everybody's like, oh my god, that's so cool. She could disrespect people, walk around and cuss them out, and everybody's just supposed to accept it because that's her behavior, that's how she was raised, that's what she think is cute, that's what people promoted for her to do. And so therefore, it's just teaching a behavior where you don't know how to conduct yourself. You don't have no self-control. You don't know how to be decent. You don't know how to be cordial. You don't know how to be respectful to others. So as soon as you meet somebody, you just gonna say, oh, look at your hair. It looks bad. You got a pussy on your head. You got a cat on your head. Oh, your husband don't want you, or you want a rich man. So that's supposed to be cute, and that's nice when you ridicule people. So society has really changed a lot. So it is what it is.